Say man, hey man, it's your boy doing our Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today I have a special physical point forward build for you guys. Now, this build right here can be created a bunch of ways. It just depends on what height you want and stuff like that. So I just wanted to maximize the build. I could have maximized it a little bit more if I went to 6'5", but we'll talk about that here in a sec. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to small forward position, 6'6" for the height, 223 on the weight, 7 foot on the wingspan. Let's get into it. Now we're going to start with the finishing. This is not a slasher, but this build can turn into a slasher with some cap breakers. So keep that in mind when you're making these builds. So with the close shot, we're going to take that up to a 70. That's enough to get us some decent close shot. Can't get paint prodigy unless you take it to a 73. That's totally up to you, but I'm just going to leave it at a 70. For the driving layup, we're going to go to a 71 because of the ball handle. The ball handle is at a certain amount, so that automatically puts the driving layup up one tick from a 70. Excuse me. As far as the driving dunk, we're going to take that to an 80. Now, this is what I was talking about. You can make the build a slasher if you want to. Now, with your cap breakers, you can get plus, 12. Excuse me. So you can get to a 92, which, you'd rather have a 93, but I was talking about like getting it to an 89, but you can't get it directly at an 89 unless you kind of make some adjustments. But where it sits now, you can take it to a 90, okay? And that's up to you if you want to. For the standard dunk, we're going to get that to a 72. That's enough to get us rise up on bronze, so that's good in my opinion. As far as the post control, it did go up to a 45 on its own because of the strength. Now, that's what we have for the finishing. Let's move right along to the shooting. So with the three-point shot on this build, we're going to max that out at 83. Keep in mind, you're 6'6". You can go 6'7", you can go 6'8". That's totally up to you. I tried both. Well, I tried all three, and I ended up going with the 6'6". But some people don't want 6'6". They want a higher block or something like that, maybe. So, you just have to determine that on your own. So with the three-point shot at 83, limitless range on bronze, shifted shooter bronze, and dead eye on bronze. So that's good in my opinion when you can shoot from the three-point line with this build. We do have set shot specialists on silver. You can take the three up if you want to, just take your wingspan down. Now with the free throw, we did take that up to a 67. I think that's enough to make free throws on this game. Now with the playmaking, this is a point forward, so you could do either 85 or 87. I did an 87, but you could do an 85 and still get the name. But we did 87 just so we can get that break started on gold. We got gold diamond, we got gold versatile visionary, so that's good in my opinion. For the ball handle, we're going to get that to an 86. You can get it higher if you want to, that's totally up to you. But the 86 does give us unpluckable on silver, anchor assassin, and handle for days. For the speed with ball, you can do a 75. You get silver lightning lunch with that, but we ended up doing an 80. That's a personal preference at the end of the day. I just did it so you can be able to move a little bit better when you dribble. Now with the defense on this build, you don't have to take the interior defense up to a 74 if you don't want to. I just took it up to a 74 for the hell of it. You do get bronze post lockdown with that, but you don't necessarily need it. As far as the perimeter defense, we're going to take that to an 84 because we don't want to change the name of the build. So add one cap breaker to the perimeter defense to get it to an 85. As you can see, we get challenger, on-ball minutes, immovable enforcer, and pick dodger, where it's not highlighted right now because we have to take the agility up and the strength up to get those badges, but we do get them. Now with the steal, we took that up to an 84 as well. Just add one to the steal and get to an 85. That will allow you to get gold interceptor for this build. Now with the block, we're going to take that up to a 78. A lot of people don't like the fact that you only get a 78 block when you're 6'6", so that's a personal preference at the end of the day. And we do get paint patroller and we get high flying deny on silver. With the rebounder, we're going to add some rebounding, man. That's just like my specialty is rebounding on guards and forwards. So offensive rebounding is an 80 and the defensive rebounding is a 71, so we won't get any weaknesses, okay? Now with the speed on this build, we did an 85. Agility, we always try to get it to at least an 83. You can take it up a little bit higher if you want to. The strength, we did max that out at an 85. We get gold and move, but like I said, we get Hall of Fame strong handle. With the vert, we're going to take that to a 75 just because we didn't want to, you can put that on something else if you want to. But just in case you want to get your driving dunk to an 89, you'll need a 78 vertical. So with the 75 vert, you can just add one cap break and get it to a 78. Okay, now let's get into the shades of. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, I don't like the shades of at all. Like, I don't know what the hell 2K thinking. But we got the physical point for and no weaknesses. But let's get into the cap breaker. So with the cap breakers on the build, like I said, you need one cap breaker for the perimeter defense, one for the steal, and everything else is pretty much icing on the cake depending on how you play it, depending on where you want to put your cap breakers at. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, put one on the perimeter, one on the steal. Now you can come over here and put something on your dunk if you want to. If you have 4 cap breakers, you can get that to a 90, and then you'll need one cap breaker for the vertical to get it to a 78. So if we go like that, we'll need 4, 5, 6, 7 cap breakers, and as you can see, I got 8. So if I was to make this build for myself, I'd be straight with that. But that's the build. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here, man. Charge!